Question 19. In a supermarket, the probability John buys fruit is 0.7. In the same supermarket, the probability John independently, now that means it's got nothing to do with his previous purchase of fruit. This is totally separate. The fact that he buys vegetables is 0.4. Work out the probability John buys fruit or buys vegetables or buys both. Now, a question like this, when you hear independence and two events going on, it really lends itself to a tree diagram. So, the first thing is first. Your two possible cases, let's deal with the fruit case. He either buys fruit or he doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to write fruit, and I'm just going to write that means not fruit for me. Now, the probability he buys fruit is 0.7. Therefore, the probability he doesn't buy fruit, it must be the number that adds up to 1, the complement, it must be 0.3. Now, having bought fruit, he's got a new decision to make. It doesn't depend on whether he bought fruit or not fruit, but he's got a new decision to make, whether he buys vegetables or not. So depending on whether he's bought fruit or not, he can either buy vegetables or not vegetables. Vegetables or not vegetables. The probability he buys vegetables is 0.4, so the probability he doesn't must be 0.6, and 0.4, and 0.6. Now we're asked for the following. We've got to just make sure we read the question really carefully here. We're asked for the probability that he buys fruit or vegetables, the probability he buys fruit or vegetables or buys both. Okay, so the probability he buys fruit or vegetables or buys both. Let's just have a quick think about this. Let's think he can either have fruit, so down this road, yes, he's bought fruit and vegetables, so that counts. Here he's bought fruit, not veg, but that is fruit or veg, he's bought fruit. Here it's not fruit and veg, he's bought veg, so that counts. And up here was both. So the only thing that we're not counting is this particular one. This is the only branch we're not going to count. So if we actually, to save our life, rather than doing that multiplied by that, added that multiplied by that, added that multiplied by that, if we just did these two multiplied each other, so the probability that he's not fruit and he's not veg would be 0.3 multiplied by 0.6, which must be, well, 3 multiplied by 6 is 18, so 3 multiplied by 0.6 must be 1.8, and 0.3 multiplied by 0.6 must be 0.18. So it's 0.18, and therefore all the others must add up, must be 1 subtract this. So the probability we're looking for must be equal to 1 subtract 0.18, which is actually equal to 0.82. So the answer is 0.82. Now you could have done that multiplied by that, and then worked out that multiplied by that, and then worked out that multiplied by that and added them, but I think this was a much quicker way.